Welcome back to episode of my trading vlog, where most of you is convert to subscribers. If that's you, please hit the like button. If not, consider subscribing. I've got about 2 minutes today to the video, so let's just get going really quickly. You can see that my account balance is about where I left it off at the end of last week. That's okay. If I'm just up a little bit, that's fine. I'm expecting bullish reversal here in SPY today. We've had a leading diagonal triangle, I believe, and the retracement following that. I played a put into this downtrend, these 3 bars, took profits right away, and flipped to a call and took profits up here, which was a fantastic play. We've now seen the reactionary trend for there, I think A, B, and C. If we get a bullish continuation off of this pattern, after this retracement breaking above 447, the target I think is up towards 449, which could be a big run, and so I've got a call. I call them lotto calls. If it expires worthless, that's fine. I'll still be green on the day and on the week, so I'm just kind of taking a bet here that we're going for a wild gap fill here towards 449. You can see daily chart bottom left. Let's go ahead and hit all the charts really quickly. Wulf is barcoding. Well, it's not really barcoding, but there's really light volume here on Wulf, and so we're just kind of spinning, testing this 184 bearish reversal level. Let's see, I have some shares here, which of course I'm red on. I sold a long call, a long call, and I made profit on that, so I closed it. I've got a 150 put just in case price continues to drop, and I've also got a couple of calls just in case price skyrockets, because really, it's getting pretty volatile out here. It's hard to say what's going to happen next. Plby is trading towards 112, which is pretty frustrating. You see the daily chart bottom left. This has been a big dump. I re-entered at 117, and we are now down below there, which is fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm looking for a speculative bounce here. I know I flip-flop all the time. I'm out, I'm in, I'm out, I'm day trading, I'm not day trading, just back and forth. It's kind of how I roll, you know, you gotta keep up. Let's go to GameStop. GameStop did not make the bullish breakout I was talking about. You can see on the daily chart here, bottom left again, we didn't get above that $19 level, the high of this big candle, and instead we had a bearish reversal, big swing off of earnings, which were not positive. The RSI is now flexing down below 50 off of the daily time frame. This is looking kind of bearish right now. Not gonna lie, we could be coming for a bottom test towards 1643. Going to Fubo, it looks like today we're kind of just spinning around, not really making any ground. It's got a high wave or high wick candle coming in. And this has been pretty wild to watch, really. This could be the initial impulse in a new motive wave heading higher. We're probably hitting resistance right now. We had a big green volume day yesterday. We'll see what happens. Maybe we form a nice high and tight flag off of that price action. Eose is going nuts. We went super high, up to 510 in pre-market after hours, which was the target. And then we spilled downward, finding uptrending support on the daily time frame. Of course, now in the minute time frame, you can see that we're just kind of like bouncing through here. This kind of looks like accumulation, so I would expect a bounce here, honestly. AMC continues to work its way down, and we have something of a triangle through here. You could trade this, I think. This looks pretty tradable. If you get a breakout one way or the other, if it is an upward breakout, look for volume. Volume's going to be key here. We broke below that 1053 level. I was saying if we get above, close above that 1375-ish level, the target would be up towards 15. That didn't happen. Instead, we broke down below the bearish reversal level towards 1071, and now we are just seemingly in free fall. Still, AMC, there seems to be no end in sight. Bitcoin grinding sideways on the minute time frame and on the daily. It could be a big double bottom, but it's hard to say at this point. Now, the dollar, I'm going to zoom out into the hourly time frame here. I was expecting a big push up to 104.899 off of this leading diagonal triangle through here. I'm kind of expecting this to play out, this pattern, this shape on SPY's 1-minute chart today, which is why I have that 449 call. This would be the 449 target. Essentially, this is the same pattern. It's just on a different time frame and a different thing. Don't worry about it. But we've hit this target. We're up at the downtrend. We're testing it. I'm expecting now to find A, B, and C correction, pushing through a level of horizontal support and resistance at 101 and that downtrend before we get our next big push up, which is going to be one more big leg up in SPY and equities, and then the dump cometh. But it will take so long that if you try to time it, you're going to have a bad time. Roll the punches, watch the trends, have a nice weekend. Happy trading.